The Nigerian business community and analysts say the death of Henry Boyo created a vacuum in the manufacturing sector. Businessmen who attended service songs for the late Henry Boyo at Methodist Church, Opebi in Lagos describe him as a patriot with a passion for development advocacy. EFFIONG EKOP reports.
Methodist Church of Peace and Excellence, Opebi, Lagos, had organized service of songs to honor late Henry Boyo, an economist and businessman who died last month. The occasion drew a crowd that filled the church to its capacity. In the crowd were members of the business community, especially manufacturers, who lamented great loss which his death had caused the business circles and the nation.
You see what we go through every day, try to survive in doing business, in this, especially as a manufacturer. It's complex and it's tough, and he was relentless in advocating for a better environment.
He believed in value addition, in industrialization, and he preached it. He campaigned for it, that we should stop consuming what we don't produce.
Apart from business, Boyo was deeply entrenched in the media. He used the power of the media relentlessly to activate his economic and social advocacies.
Stakeholder is aware that inflation is generally defined as too much money chasing too few goods.
At the service of songs, media professionals had come around to pay tribute to a commentator whose voice sounded almost lonely in the streets.
It takes very, very serious approach to dealing with these issues. And I think we've lost a very, very strong voice for advocacy in the improvement of the monetary policies in this country.
Boyo wanted a Nigeria that was well managed, a country that has adequate infrastructure to support business so that many citizens could prosper from the wealth of the nation. To launch his ideas, Boyo maintained weekly columns in newspapers. His articles were serious, challenging, and factual. Boyo consistently frowned at the low value of the nation's naira. He advocated the use of what he called naira certificates to buy dollars from multinationals.
Boyo came forcefully to make a case for good purchasing power for Nigerian workers. He supported minimum wage, but of course he's always emphasizing that every wage increase must be combined with productivity improvements.
Perhaps what many people didn't know about Boyo was his large heart for the poor.
I've known Mr. Henry Boyo as a philanthropist for the past 12 years, giving so much support to our school. Initially, he started with giving us money, and at the point when he discovered that the money is not being used because it is locked up in an account being controlled by the ministry, he decided to do things directly for us.
Boyo, a knight of the Methodist Church, was also an old boy from the Opebi College, Lagos. He was trained as an economist and a marketer with special interest in business, especially manufacturing. EFFIONG EKOP, TVC News, Lagos.